All right, we are recording. I'm going to turn on my music and we'll get started. Grab your mat, grab your light weights if you have them. All right, so let's start with our feet just a little bit wider than our hips. Ground into your heels, find a slight bend. Take a nice deep breath in, arms overhead. Exhale, hands come to prayer position. Sit back on your chair. When you can't go any farther in that hinge, go ahead and roll over and then press into your heels as you roll up one bone at a time, arms overhead at the top. Let's do that 2 more times. Exhale, sit back. Hinge, hinge, hinge. When you can't hinge anymore, roll over, push into your heels, roll it up, arms overhead. 1 more time. Sit it back, reach your tailbone back, press into your heels, and then round over and roll it up. Arms overhead, and then bring them down. Go ahead and take your feet wider, getting right into our wide second position. But I want you to hinge forward a little, hands on inner thighs. Take your right shoulder and twist. Look over your left shoulder. And then come up through center, take that to the other direction, getting an opening on the inner thigh, getting some mobility in the upper spine. 1 more time each direction. Inhale, exhale, twist, and then come through center and just shift side to side a little bit. You can even kind of lead with your tailbone. This one feels so good to me after sitting for a while. I don't know about you. Let me know after class what you think. And then come through center. Now bring your shoulders over your hips, plie down, lift up, down and up. Maybe peek down, make sure your knees are tracking toward the middle of your foot. We're drawing them back actively with the glutes. Let's take our arms up and down, up and down. Inhale and exhale. Keep breathing. My heart, it was suddenly like, what's happening? Now let's lean to the right on the next one. And to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Get a big side stretch as you're warming up the legs. Think as much up as over. 1 more each direction. Now hold it here, take it down to your plie, pulse it down, push into your heels, down, keep it going. Deep breaths in and out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up. Go ahead and turn, come to the end of your mat. It doesn't matter what direction, but you can kind of mirror me if you want. Let's take a nice deep breath in, arms overhead. And exhale. Take whatever leg is closest to me. Step it back into a crescent lunge. Got your front knee over your ankle. Strong through the back leg. Hips are level. Take your arms up toward the sky. And then exhale, bring your hands all the way down to the floor. You might want to scoot your leg back. Press your front hand into the floor, twist away from me. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hand down. And then you rise back into your crescent lunge. You're going to have to push hard into your front heel. So we're going to do that as a flow, 2 count. So we take it up for 2, down to your lunge. Twist, over towards your knee, close it. Up to your crescent lunge, and down, and twist, and close. Take it up, and down, and twist. That was our last one on this side, so bring it all the way up. Enjoy that stretch for 1 breath in and out. Step your feet together. Let's take the back leg back. Level out your hips, knee over ankle. Arms sweep up. We're going to go right into the flow on this side. We take it down. Twist toward me. Hands come down. Lift it up. Now, if you're wobbly on the up, you're human. That's part of the reason we're doing this. Take it down. And open. And exhale. And inhale. 1 more. Exhale down. Open. Take it down. Finish with that lift. Big stretch here. Inhale, exhale. And then step your feet together. Roll it down, chin to chest. Quick forward fold, hands on your shins or on the floor. Bend your back knee, bend your front knee. Just pedal through that a couple times. Nice deep breaths in and out, getting ready for our first plank. So hold it here, bend your knees, hands on the floor. Step back to your plank. Okay, so let's settle into this. First of all, you can have knees up or down. Up to you. You're gonna push the floor away. I want you to draw your shoulders away from your ears. Hug your upper arms in, so you're actually activating your lats. All those muscles under your armpits. Slight bend in the elbows. Lift your heart. Reach through your heels. Reach through the crown of your head. Deep breaths in and out. Now option, lift your front foot for 8, 7, 6, 5. Using the glute, 3, 2, back foot. Up, up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Let's take 2 more deep breaths in and out. Can you find all of those strong foundation points again? Push your floor away. Reach through your heels. Nice deep breath in. And then exhale, lift your hips. Hold your downward facing dog. Any adjustments you need to make. Tailbone keeps reaching up. Nice deep breath in. And then start to walk your feet in towards your hands. Now that we're there, take a deep breath in. Roll it up nice and slow. Inhale, arms overhead at the top. And exhale. Take 2 shoulder rolls back. Big shoulder rolls. Roll it back. Now roll it forward. All right. I think we're warm and ready. At least I am. I hope you are too. So if you're using weights, I want you to take them, put them right in front of your mat. We're going to use them in a second. But today is going to be a squat-tastic day. I'm going to let you know we're going to start off with some heat. So I want you to sit back in your sumo squat, okay? You're pressing into your heels. Your tailbone is reaching back. So you've got a diagonal line here, okay? Push into your heels. You might even lift your toes to start. Lift your chest. Reach back even more. Hands to prayer position. Pulse. Down, down, down. Shoulders melt away from the ears. Now we're going to start to add some range of motion. Same speed, we go down, up, up, up. So you decide how much range of motion you add. It gets more intense. We can start adding the arms. We push down as we lift, up, up. So really the emphasis is that lift. Now try lifting the heels when you come up, up, up. Guess what? We're jumping. And you can jump if you want. You can add a little lift. Now I'm not going to, because I've got concrete under my rug. It's not good for the joints. So the heel lift works really well. But if you want to go for a full jump, go for it. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're welcome. Reach down and grab your weights. I know it's like, what just happened? It's supposed to be bar class. It is. But we're gonna undo some of that sitting we're doing. Find your wide plie again. Take your elbows up next to your shoulders. Pull in and then reach up and catch your breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now stand as you pull the elbows in, lower as you reach up. Pull it in. So think about your lats. Under your armpit, wrapping around your back. Let's speed this up a little faster. It goes pull, lift, pull and stand. So you sit as you lift for 8, 7, 6, 5. In 4, we hold our plie. 3, 2, Now take your plie down and hold it there. Reach your arms out, shoulders down. Let's start with the right arm, just punch. Out, out. Or let's just call it a reach. That's nicer. Reach, out, out. Now hold the right arm, left arm reaches. Out, out, out. So I have kind of a little pulse going here. That's up to you. My body just wants to dance, always. Out. Take it to the right. Out, out. 2, left. Out. 3, 2. Now try both arms. Out. Reach, reach, reach. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Elbows come back up. We reset, go back to that. Pull as you stand. Sit as you lift. Tempo. Pull. Pull, plie. Pull, plie. It's like you're pulling down on levers from the ceiling. Pull. Engineers might question me on that. Maybe it's not a lever. 3, 2, 1. Now hold the arms up. Sink down. Right arm goes up, 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 up. Nice. Palms are facing me. Left arm up, up. Good. 3, 2. Right arm for 4. 4, 3, 2. Take it to the left. 4, 3, 2. Both arms for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and point your toes forward. Hinge forward to set down your weights for a moment. Stand back up. Walk your feet in. They're under your hips. Sit back into your chair squat. Guess what? We have round 2 of those faux jump squats, okay? So sit it back, lift your chest, pulse. Down, down. Hands to prayer. Now remember, I can't see you. You do what's right for you. That's the beauty of doing classes on Zoom. Down, take a bigger range of motion. Up, up, up. Now I'm still maintaining a slight hinge here. That's fine. You can think about using your hips, using your legs. Push, push, push. Let's add that heel lift at the top. That's your faux jump. Up. Now if you want to jump, go for it. We only have about 30 seconds here. Good. Lift, lift. Keep it going. Heel lift is just fine for me on this floor. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's one way to get your heart rate up. Grab your weights. Round 2 of weights. Still have your feet under your hips. You might need to step forward a little if you've got something behind me like I do. When you step your right foot back to a lunge, that leg is straight, but you're gonna hinge forward, reach your arms back. So it's a tricep reach, but then step in with a bicep hammer curl. Step back with your left leg, step it in, step it back. Bicep curl, reach your arms long. I don't care how high they get. Now let's go tempo. It's up, back, up, back. Now you still imagine that you're sitting on a chair every time you lunge. For whatever reason, there's room for your leg to go back. Keep going. How long can you reach your arms? For 4, 3, 2, last one. And take it up. Sit it back in that chair squat one more time. Shoulders back. Don't worry, we're done with the faux jumps. Reach your tailbone back. Lift your chest. I want you to reach your arms behind you. Pulse, pulse. Now reach and bend. Reach. Looks like this. It's a tiny bend, big reach. So I most care about the reach here. Reach. My hope is that your triceps, back of your arms, even upper back is getting involved. Breathing through it. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, in 4, we hold, 2, hold it here, cover your heels, sit it back a little more, 2 deep breaths in and out, and exhale, inhale, and exhale, stay for the exhale, and take it up. Go ahead and set your weights down. Quick stretch. Go ahead and clasp your hands in front of you, push out, round your back, push away so that you get that stretch behind your shoulder blades. Exhale, inhale, arms up, take it back, maybe clasp your hands behind you, lift your heart, inhale, exhale, and then a couple of noodles. Just noodle your arms as you sway side to side. This is really a nice little reset before we get into our bar work. Okay, so go ahead and move your weights out of the way and bring your chair into the picture. So I'm gonna start on the left side today, left for you if you're facing me, and I will do chair side to side, okay? So you have your inside hand on the chair. I want your feet right under your hip points. So it's a pretty narrow stance, wherever those bony hip points are. Go ahead and hover your heels. Shoulders stay over your hips as you slide down to a plie. The arm can come out front. We take it up and down. Imagine your back sliding against a wall. Nice. Now the arm can go up and down. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Nice. Now you might want to take the balance challenge. You can ditch the chair if you want. For me, if I try to talk and do that, it's not going to be good. Up and up, down. Now hold the down. Find your edge. Heels can still be hovering. Bring the arm up. Shoulders melt down. We're going to pulse it out right here. Down, down, down. Nice. Woo. Again, you can take that balance challenge. I'm going to hold on today, but it's a light touch. Now pulse up, up. Same range of motion. You're still staying low, but changing the emphasis can change the sensation. Up, 8 more. 6, 4, 3, 2, and take it up. Give it a little wiggle shake. You're gonna stand strong into your inside foot. Outside knee comes up. I've got kind of a right angle here. Doesn't matter, but keep your hips level. We don't want to be leaning one way or the other. Arm in front for now. Little lift. Up, up, up. So this is another reset moment, but you will start to feel your hip flexor. Up, up, up. See if you can relax your jaw, your face. Up, up, up. Keep breathing through it. We have 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold the knee here. Just hinge forward. Bring the whole leg back. Flex your foot. So I'm going to turn to the side just so you can see what that looks like. Long line, connecting crown of the head, tailbone, heel. Press up, up, press it up. So it's really like pressing up and back. But I want you to get into the glute for that. So think about your glute. You can even put your hand there if you want. That actually helps me quite a bit. Press. We're still keeping our hips level. Breathing through it. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and take it up. Now you're going to step back into a lunge squat. So let me turn for a second. You've got 2 right angles. Front knee is over your front ankle. Back knee's under your hip or a little bit farther back. Let's bring the arm in front of us. Light touch on your bar. Pulse it down. Round into your heel for now. Think if you can evenly weight between your legs. But you're pushing into your heel. You're going to need that in a moment because we're going to do 3 pulses, 1 knee lift. It's 3, 2, 1. Knee comes up. 3, 2, 1. Knee. 3, 2, 1. Knee. 3, 2. See how we put that all together? keep going. Pulse, 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 up. All right, if I told you only had a couple more, would you maybe get a little lower? And I meant a couple literally. This is it. Now land your lunge. Hold it here for a moment, or take a balance challenge. Lift your front heel into releve. Take your inside arm up, your outside arm up. Sink it down. Nice deep breath in, let it shake. And then lift it up. Okay, I want you to find a narrow V here. Remember that comes from the hips. So heels together, open up from your hips, port de bras to the front. We step it out to a wide plie. We take it in, out, out. Breathing through it. I think I've been recovering from those little pseudo jump squats this whole class. It's good. Gotta get the heart rate up. Now let's take it to a passe with the outside leg. It goes passe and down. Just tap the toe to the knee. Tap, down, tap, down. For 4, 3, 2, land your plie, hold it here. Arms reach out, settle into it. Come a little deeper, knees press back. Here we go, back. You can press the hands too. Come a little lower. Come a little lower. Now push into your heels as you're pressing the knees back. 3, 2, and hold. Lift your heels. Let's try that balance one more time. Can you sink a little lower? You're like stick figures to me right now, and I saw them go lower. That's very encouraging. And take it up. I can kind of see shapes, but not really. Okay, nice job, everybody. You need to do that whole series all over again on the other side. If you need water, grab water. I need water, so I'm going to grab water. Okay, so we set up for our plies, parallel feet, under your hip points, light touch on your bar, hover your heels, sink it down. Relax your shoulders, they stay over your hips, arm comes forward and lift, forward and lift. I think these might be different arms than what I did on side one. We're just gonna go with it. It's okay. You know that my class ends up being part improvisation anyway. I always have a plan. Sometimes we veer off. Down, up, up. 4 more here. Then we take it to our pulses. 3, 2, now hold your plie. Arm comes overhead. Pulse, down, down. Good. So push into both sides of the ball of your foot equally. Know that you can always have heels down if that's better. Relax your shoulders. Whatever doesn't need to work, doesn't need to work. But I know from here down is working to stabilize. All right, let's take the pulse direction up, 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 up. Just 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5. Are you pushing on the ball of your foot as well as the pinky toe side? That was 8, wasn't it? Okay, heels down. Bring that knee up. Shoulder melts. Just hold the arm right here. Take it up, 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 up. Little lift. Catch your breath here. Fill up your torso with air. Front, side, back. The whole thing, top to bottom. This is your opportunity to do that. So expand your ribcage to the side when you breathe in. We only have 6 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand can come to the hip as you hinge it forward. You can find a slight bend in your standing leg. Flex your foot. Remember, it goes up and back from the glute. Press. So I'm pushing up and back. All right, check in with your shoulders. So I notice mine were doing this. I'm just gonna gently let them relax. Press. one. Step it back to your lunge squat. So set that front knee up over the ankle, square your hips, back knee down, hand forward, pulse. So let's just sort of find our footing here. Pressing into that front heel. Okay, now let's do the 3 and 1. 3, 2, knee comes up and 1. Here it is. 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1, up. Inhale, exhale, and lift. We just have a few more of these. And up. 3, 2, 1. Last set of 2. Sorry about that. This is the last set. And take it up. Land your lunge squat. Bring that inside arm up, the outside arm up. Sink it down. Try lifting your front heel. Nice deep breath in. Let it shake. Can you come just a little bit lower? And take it up. Nice job. Find your narrow V. You don't really need the chair anymore. We're going to step it out to our wide plie in. It goes out and in. Out and stand. Out, stand. So the inside leg is giving you the strength to get in. So push into that heel. 2 more like this. Then we'll take it to a passe. That's just an option. Take it out, tap. Keeping the turnout. So your goal is to get your knee to point to the side. We just have 4, 3, 2, last one. Land your plie. Arms come out to the side. This time we pulse down. Just pulse. Push into your heels. Every time you find that small lift, imagine you're pulling your heels in. For 8, 7, 6, 5. In 4 we hold. 3, 2. Hold it here. Lift your heels. Balance challenge. Can you sink it down? And lift it up. Nice job. Heel toe your feet in. Go ahead and move your chair out of the way. Woo! All right. I'm sweaty today. We're going to take it down to the floor for abs. All right. So you don't need anything. And we're going to roll it all the way down to the floor. Let's do that slow roll that we've been practicing in Pilates, okay? So feet on the mat, arms reach out. Start by sitting tall. That's a back exercise right there in and of itself. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, curl your toe under. Start to roll it back. And back. 4 count. 3. 1 bone at a time. Last one, arms overhead. Hands can come down to the floor to start here. Feel free to scoot forward if you need to. Take your knees up to tabletop. So that means they're right over your hips. Okay? Find your neutral pelvis. So your tailbone's on the floor. You're not arching, you're not tucking. You might have a little pocket of air under your lower back. That's good. Go ahead and just think about narrowing your hips toward each other to activate your lower abs. Tap your front toe down and bring it up. So I often start with this as we get into our ab work. It's such a nice way to warm everything up. I mean, we're warm, right? But to think about core engagement in particular, and it's a lovely home base. And tap. Now, from here, option to reach the leg out and bring it in. Reach it out and bring it in. Third option, interlace your hands behind your head. Find that little upper ab curl and just hold it as you reach. Now we're going to go tempo and in. Reach, in. So remember that curl is as much about the lift as it is about pushing away with the bottom of your back rib cage. And the upper ab curl is optional. and you'll get plenty of work if you focus on the lower body. Reach. Now hold your right leg long. Bring your left leg out to meet it. You can bring them up a little bit more if that feels better for you. We're gonna do essentially the same thing, but it's a little bend, bend. Kind of like we're pedaling, and a little faster. Focusing on reaching. Remember, those toe taps are always there for you if this is just not working for your body. Reach, 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 reach. Okay, remember those jump squats? Let's do the ab version. Can we take this twice as fast? Reach, 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 reach. Keep it going. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees in. Give yourself a little rock side to side. That was fun. Okay, I want you to reach your legs up toward the ceiling now. Your legs might be shaking like mine. If you have a little bend here, that's cool. Try to keep your tailbone on the floor. We're gonna point our toes as we make a V. Flex as you pull in. So it goes out, pull in, out, pull in. So we are simultaneously working the abs. That's what's stabilizing all of this. And the inner thighs. Out, in. For 4, 3, 2. And because we're here and we can, hold it here, point your toes, lower your front leg, and bring it up. Back leg. A little faster, we cross in the middle. So it's scissor, 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 scissor. Okay, option, bring your hands behind your head again. And you can always do this with bent knees. Scissor. Now you're gonna start to twist toward the knee that's coming at you. So it's twist, twist, twist. Exhale. Keep breathing. If you're wondering how many more, let's say 4, 3, 2, last one, head comes down, reach your legs long, one more hold, reach them away, and then lower them to your challenge point, but to that place where you can keep that nice, strong, neutral spine. Hold it here. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Hug your knees in. Little rock side to side. Quick hip stretch. Bring your feet as wide as your mat. Let your knees fall toward me. And then lift your back heel up to open up the hip flexor. So you're kind of pushing your back foot into the floor to get that little lift. And then release. Take it to the other side. Lift and push that foot into the floor at the same time. And then bring it down. Okay, let both knees roll toward me. Your whole body rolls toward me. Guess what? We have more glute work. Shocking in bar class. I know, right? Okay. This is going to be our grand finale today, as far as our working poses go. So come to all fours. Let's start with elbows under shoulders, knees under hips. Okay. We're going to draw the shoulders away from the ears, that strong shoulder girdle. I want you to reach your front leg behind. So extend it out, but if your hip popped open, I want you to close it. Bring it down level with your other hip. Take a deep breath in here, just to establish this foundation. We tap the toe, down, up, down. Now hold it up. It's 4 pulses. 3, 2, 2 big taps. Tap, lift, tap, and lift. 3, 2, 1. It goes down, up, down. Hold it, little pulse. 3, 2, 1. Tap it down, lift it up. Full range, small range. Up, up, up. Last set. We go all the way down, all the way up, down, up, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold the leg back there. Take yourself up to straight arms. Bring your back arm in line with your front knee, more or less under your shoulder. Now I do want you to open your hips. And your back foot is going to come back a little bit to stabilize. So you've got a nice tripod here, knee, foot, arm. Know that if this pose doesn't work, you can always come down to your hips and do this work there. Okay, otherwise, I want you to pull your shoulder into the socket. Strong shoulder here, slight bend to the elbow. Arm can come overhead. We're going to do the same thing we did before. So we start with the tap, toe down, up, down, hold it up, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap it down, up, down, up. 4 lifts, up, 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 up. Take it down, lift, down, lift. 4 pulses, up, up. Last set, down, up, down. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, and just hold here. Can you reach your leg longer? I mean, we're pretty much in a side plank, so you should feel good about that. Nice deep breath in. I know the hips are talking to you. And then exhale, bring it down. Right here, take your knees wide, feet together. Sit into a child's pose. This is our transition, but it's also a little break. Reach your tailbone back. You can bring your head down to your hands or to your mat if it's there. Little rock side to side. And then walk it back up and turn your quadruped around. So you're facing the other direction now. Find your strong foundation. Actually, we're going to come down to elbows to start. Elbows under shoulders, knees under hips. Reach your leg back. Level out your hips. Let's start with it reaching long in line with your hips. 2 full range. Down, up, and it's 4, 3, 2, full range for 2, and 1, small range, 4, 3, 2, full range. All the way down, and up, small range, 3, 2, 1. Take it down, up, 4, 3. We got one more set here. It's tap and lift, up, 3, 2, 1. Hold the leg there. Walk it back up to your arms. Backhand comes in line with your knee. Your back foot comes back to create a tripod for you. Now you want your hips open. Arm comes up. Take it down. Lift. Down. Lift. 4 little lifts. 3, 2, 1. It's tap. Lift. Tap. Lift. 4, 3, 2. Take it all the way down, all the way up. Down, up. Remember, you can always come down to the forearm and the hip. 2, last set. Down, up, down. 4 little lifts. Up, up, up. Hold it here. Nice deep breath in. Can you reach longer with the toes? Reach longer with the crown of the head. Deep breath in. And exhale, bring it down. Come through center. Find that child's pose again. Sit your tailbone back. Head comes down to your hand or your mat. So I'm looking at you so my voice doesn't disappear. Go ahead and rock side to side with the hips. And let's walk it back over to quadruped. I know, we could have just done that from where we were. Whatever. We're going to find a downward facing dog. Toes tuck under, push the floor away, draw the shoulders down, lift your hips up toward the ceiling. So I want you to really think about, you can have your knees bent here, the tailbone reaching up is where the magic happens. Then maybe you can straighten the legs more, lower the heels more. And let's actually pedal our heels, so opposite knee bend, at your own pace. Heels come down. Let's walk our feet in toward our hands. Hold this forward fold for a moment. Knees can be bent, hands can be wherever it feels right for you. Maybe you clasp opposite elbows. And then take a nice sway side to side. find a knee bend. Let your head be heavy. Let it hang here. Let go of the tension in your neck. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, push into your heels and start to roll it up. Let this be a nice stretch for the lower back. Tailbone tucks under. Middle of the back restacks. Shoulders restack. Take a deep breath here at the top. You survived. We're stretching it out a little bit more. So go ahead and step whatever leg was toward the front of your mat back, or just remember which one. But when you did that, your hips probably opened up with it. I want you to close that. So bring whatever leg is back, bring that hip forward. You're going to tuck your back hip back a little bit more. Option to clasp your hands behind you, or they can be on your hips. We're going to keep both legs straight. Your feet are both planted on the mat. Okay? Mine's turned out slightly in the back. We inhale as we exhale, hinge forward. So the goal here is to get a big stretch up the back of the leg that's stepped forward. Now, if you're not feeling it, you can come deeper. You can also nudge that hip back. Same hip as the foot that's forward. Nudge it back a little bit more toward the back wall. If you want to go a little deeper, you can fold forward and you can even bring your hands up. Work within a range of motion that works for you and what your body is asking for today. And then let's exhale as we come back up to where we started. Now you're going to step both feet apart a little bit more. Come to more of a runner's lunge here. But ease into it. Shoulders draw away from the ears. Lift the back knee up. Nice deep breath in. So I want you to take the front hand closest to me, flat on the mat. Bring the back hand inside your foot and walk that foot out to the side of your mat. So you're a little bit offset here. Once you get there, go ahead and let your back foot, I'm going to move my hand so you can see, open to the edge of your foot so you can sink into a bigger hip stretch. Okay? You might have hands on the floor. If you're feeling it, you're welcome to come down to forearms. Today I'm like, yeah, no, not for me, but it might be for you. So let that knee open up, let your hips sink a little more. And then slowly start to come back to where you were. Back to your runner's lunge. Step your feet together and roll up from that forward fold. Shoulders roll back at the top. And we do that whole thing, other side. So step, front foot closest to me forward, back foot back. It can be on a slight angle. You don't want your legs too far apart here, but play with it. And then that hip that's attached to your front leg, nudge it back. Hands can come behind as you hinge forward. So I'm thinking about opposition. As I reach the crown of my head forward, I'm reaching my tailbone back. And you can stay right here. You might be higher. You're welcome to take it deeper. Ooh, I'm wobbly on this side. So that's a good thing. We have to keep working our balance. It's so critical. And then on your next exhale, start to take it back up. And then bend your front knee, wiggle your way down to that runner's lunge. Front knee is going to stay over the front ankle-ish. And just enjoy that stretch for a moment. So think about lifting the kneecap up. Deep breath in. And then we'll start to take it to both hands on the inside of the foot. And then walk that foot out to the edge of your mat. And then you can even open the knee, open onto the edge of your foot. You know, hindsight is 20/20. Of course, I'm like, why didn't I start with this side? You can totally see my foot here. That's okay. I think you're all with me. I think we've done this in bar class before. Open it out, maybe sink your hips a little more. Nice deep breath in. And then exhale. Let's start to walk it back in. Finding that runner's lunge one more time. Step your feet together. Last time, let's take a slow roll up. You can bend your knees and let your head hang heavy. So you can think about each bone of your back pulling away in opposition from your heels. Shoulders roll back. I'm going to turn towards you for our final breath here. Take a nice deep breath in, arms overhead. And exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. And exhale. Push the air away, grow tall. Take all that good energy you created into what's left of your week and your weekend. I'm going to stop the recording. If you can hang around and chat for a minute, please do.